Okay, so for the cutout. Now, normally the pattern's going to be 4, 5, 6. If I just want to play whatever I want. I don't want any cages. I just want to play. So it would be 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can do a 6, 7 root, puts you in the G cage up there, right? So that's your G cage again. So 4, 5, 6 has brought you up into the next cage over. Okay, so it's C 4, 5, 6. C, the next cage over is A. You'd be in the A cage. Let's do that again. Okay, so 5, 6 is right there. We're in the key of C. This is an F. It's the fourth because we're doing the Lydian cage. Okay, so we'll look at that. There's the Lydian cage, C 4, 5, 6. It's a long string shape. It's a string shape. The Lydian string shape, okay? I'll just show you how I would normally illustrate something like this. The Lydian string shape is right here. Lydian, 4, 5, 6. You see, so we've got them all. We've got them all right there. We've got the 3, 4, 5. We've got the 4, 5, 6. We've got the 5, 6. And we've got the 5, 6, 7. So the 5, 6, 7, the long A is going to cover the A, so we don't have two of them. So notice we don't have any 5, 6 in the string shaped fifths, and this is the modal. So this is the full circle is here, the full title is here, CAAGEED, modal cage circle, has shared note pairs. This doesn't have as much labeling because I embellished this part of it. But these are modal. So these are the fifths, and this is the cage. These are the linked. So this has everything. So you see the C, C, A, G, E, E, D. Caged. Kind of like somebody trying to get a point across to you. Caged. Jethro. Okay, it sounds like Beverly Hillbillies. Okay, so I hope I'm not that old like Granny trying to teach guitar, pass it on. So we got, this is our modal caged system here. So what this particular diagram brings out is that the cage linking now, remember in the regular cage system we have 3 of the cages link on one note and 2 of the cages link on 2 half notes that are buddies. The E cage links to the C cage with the E cage, 7 root 2, okay, links with the G cage, 6, 7 root, and then we have the C cage, 3, 4, 5, links with the D cage, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the other cages are 3, 4, 5s, link on one note. In the cage, everything links on 2 notes. Some of them are half steps, like 7 root and 3, 4 here. So we still have the regular cage system. Some of them link on 4, 5, 5, 6, and 2, 3. So these are whole note links, but they're all 2-note links. So that's the overlap factor. Okay, so we got, C links with A. Now we look at this. Where's our regular C? 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're not going to link C to A in the cage. We're going to link C to C in the Lydian fourth. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5 links with 4, 5, 6. So there's the link between C and between Phrygian C and Lydian C, C3 and C4. Okay, here's C3, 3, 4, 5, C4 is 4, 5, 6. They link, they share 4, 5. So that's where that 4/5 comes from, and it's a double note sharing all along. So I decided, what was I going to call this? C4, 5, 6. Well, I'll just call it the Lydian. So let's go back to the fretboard, and maybe we can spend a little bit of time right here. This is the pattern stack. It's all P4 tuning. It's as if all of these strings were the bottom 4 strings. There's no B string. There's only the depending on how you tune it, the E, A, the D, and the G string. There's no third in this stack. So this is the normal way that the patterns would stack if you had a guitar that was tuned like this. Okay, this is how the notes would stack up, and everything would be in E shape. So 5 root 3 would be an E shape there, but when you go up to, you go up to where you would have the tuning warp, you wouldn't have it. So you'd have your E shape up here, and then up here you'd have another E shape. Okay? So if I was hitting these two notes, I don't know how I could show you this, but it'd be all right, but they're still detuned. I'd have to actually tune these two strings up. You don't want to do that, because then as soon as you go to play regular shaped chords, they're not going to play. Everything would be E shaped. There'd be no A shaped, there'd be no D shaped, there'd be no C shaped. Everything would be E shaped in all P4 tuning. So that's don't worry about everything's E shaped. Just worry about these are all P4 pattern stacks, because mostly what you're doing is in P4, and you just shift it over 1 fret when this pattern, depending on where you start it, reaches the tuning warp, reaches the G and the B string. So these are the long patterns. Here's A5, 6, 7. Here's E root 2, 3. Here's C 4, 5, 6, and